RTX 2080, 8
But the
gigabytes per
8700K
second.
over
With 64 gigabytes of RAM?
Without going into detail, is it's stream changing. Happened, guys. We finally was able to get together a build that I've been wanting to do for a very long time and didn't have the money, and now it finally happened. So yeah, basically what happened is after playing Mafia 3 and it crashed on me for the second time, I ended up deciding, well, I need to do something, so I don't know what, and I just started bitching and complaining about it, and I think my family just ended up just getting pissed and like it started to annoy them, and one thing led to another, and next thing I know we're talking about prices, how much I need, and what's the best way, and my family helped out a lot. They are not going to get mentioned in this video. Due to reasons, I kind of want to keep my streaming personality kind of kept away from my personal life as much as possible, so kind of keep them separate. I do know some of my family does have Facebook accounts, and so because of that I just decided I don't want anybody bothering them, and I don't want them ending up on my stream one way or another. Anyway, so that's kind of what happened, and because of you guys, myself and my family were able to collaborate and build this awesome machine. It is really, really cool. I think it's got a i7, what is it? An i7 8700K CPU, 64 gigs of RAM. What else? I think a RTX 2080. I couldn't afford the Ti. That was too much out of the budget, so I had to go with what I had. And yeah, and sadly, I didn't build this. A friend of mine recommended somebody, and he kind of oversaw everything, made sure parts were compatible and all that stuff, and especially the CPU, it's got to go in a certain way, and luckily because of that, I will admit I didn't do this completely on my own. So I did have some help, and so this is pretty much the reason why these last couple of weeks right now has been kind of hectic, and it's been really crazy. I remember I got my desk in on, I think it was the 24th of October, and I ended up doing like a 2-hour stream, and it was brutal. Pretty much right when I got it, I just started putting it together, and it took all day. And I'm still to this day cleaning out like all the cables and all the stuff, and throwing stuff away and all that. And so yeah, it was really crazy. And so yeah, that's basically what's been going on. And so yeah, I could sit here and just brag about the PC and everything, but to think that 30% of the funds put together, because I'm not going to go into dollar figures, but I will go into percentages, and 30% of the funds was by you guys. That is awesome. I managed to put up about another 30%, and then my friends and family just filled in the rest with 40%. So yeah, with my funds and you guys, like, we were able to do over half of how much this build cost, and that is awesome. So because of that, I want to thank you guys for making pretty much this little dream of mine just kind of happen. So yeah, and I looked through it, and it was pretty much penny donations. Bits pretty much paid for all of this for the most part. But yeah, it's been really awesome, and so because of that, I'm gonna have like some credits start rolling, and I want to make sure that everyone gets their name in for sure. And a couple of people I wanted to thank were obviously my subs. That they were the ones that kind of made this all happen, for sure, with a lot of support. We could be here all day, but I kind of want to go over mostly four people in particular. But of course, they weren't alone. There's Rayler, Trevor, Pamps, the Lone Brit, and of course there's also RawrFang. She's awesome. Good streamer, highly recommend her. And to this day, I still remember when Lucky Charms rated her. The reaction she had was just it was priceless. It was so awesome. She completely didn't see it coming, and first time she got raided, it was a pretty decent raid. There was probably like 20, 30 people in, so it really just kind of made her day. And I just remember that, followed her, and started following the channel. And yeah, she's really a really good streamer, and part of this was because of her. I mean, she did sub to my channel multiple times, and I remember the last couple of times I was like, oh no, I gotta possibly sub to her channel, because I always feel obligated when I know someone who's also a streamer and all that. So yeah, so she definitely helped me out. So I really wanted to thank her for sure. Link to her channel, both her Twitch and YouTube, in the description below, along with any other people that I wanted to thank here, like this guy, johnoclock, is another awesome streamer. His Twitch will definitely be linked below, and he's a really really awesome guy. I remember when what was it? Vito, a friend of ours, ended up needing a SSD installed into his PC, and I remember he only had like only $20 or something like that. And John O'Clock just basically, I forget how much it was, but I think Beto needed like 200 or 300 to, I forget. Well, it was like $200 or something like that. And he just pretty much just funded the rest, and he pretty much paid for all of it. And I remember seeing that, and I remember lurking in that chat, and I remember dropping a couple poggers, and it was that's basically how I best remember uh, John Clark, because that's the kind of type of guy he is. If you really want something and he's good friends with you, he would definitely lend you a few dollars for sure. And he's subbed to my channel so many times, and that's definitely someone that I need to definitely support. But well, as you can see, it's that's gonna kind of be a while. So yeah. Anyway, and then of course another person I wanted to thank was Hisham, Sir Destroyer, also AKA Sir Destroyer. The conversations that we had, I mean, I had conversations like that with family, but never with someone on the internet for sure. And we just talk about life. We talk about finances. We talk about health, education. I mean, the list goes on. And I just remember, I mean, just having so long conversations, and it's like so late where he is, and a couple of times because of my wonky schedule. I remember there was a few times to where we were both just dead tired, and we were just wanting to pass out, but there's just so much to talk about, and I will just never forget him. the conversations we had is, I mean, humbling. I mean, we laughed, we cried so much, cracking jokes, and just really concerned about each other's lives. And I really have to thank him for that, for sure. And I'll never ever forget him. I remember the first time he ever gave me bits, and it meant so much to him that I mean, the conversations was just so out there. Like I said, I normally those conversations you have with family with concerns about life and stuff, and you know where you plan to have a career and what have you. And yeah, and that's pretty much Hisham. He's like a brother for sure, and he's definitely. I mean, he pretty much just made the list just because of his hospitality alone. I mean, the bits, I mean, he's subbed to my channel twice now. Like, forget about it. Like, those subs are meaningless to the priceless conversations that we had in Discord. So, yeah, he's definitely somebody who's never going to be forgotten. Another person I definitely want to thank is bearsbos. I mean, just another awesome streamer. Great guy. I think to this day he's the one that gave me the biggest single donation I've ever received, uh, and that just meant so much to me. By the way, if you happen to see this, Barvos, the offer's still on the table. If you need any of that money back, if you need any of that money back, just let me know. I'll definitely try and do what I can, although it might be a while, as you can see. But yeah, another awesome streamer. Really nice guy. He's possibly the most interactive streamer I ever seen. I mean, when it seems like the chat's dead, and if there's even just one person in his chat, like he's just there. And so, I mean, just all around great guy, and I just love watching his streams, just lurking. So yeah, he's just too good. He's just too good. And then, of course, if there was anybody, but yeah, I can't recommend all these guys enough. They just mean so much to me, and all the support they've given me is just so much. But if there's ever anybody that deserves to be thanked, is definitely Cam Hopper, the man, the myth, the legend. I mean, bearsbos may have given me the most in a single donation. But if you were to take all the bits, donations, subs, and still to this day, the only guy who's ever subbed to or supported me on Patreon, it's Cam Hopper, and he was even supporting me on Patreon while he was subbed to me on Twitch. Like that was insane. I never thought that would happen, and Cam Hopper's the guy, and he's the guy that really just helped me out. Like I think from all the funds I've ever received, he's probably the one that's possibly at the top for sure, and definitely a bro. I cannot. I'm just so thankful to be able to call him a friend. And the funny thing I will definitely say about Cam Hopper is I think he gets more highs in chat than I do, which is which if there was ever a guy that gets more highs than me, that's definitely any hellos or stuff like that. Like that's definitely Cam Hopper. Like he's just the kind of type of guy, and he even had my back on a giveaway. I wasn't sure if the giveaway was going to go down properly and whatnot, and Cam Hopper was the guy that was like, dude, I have some keys. If you need to give them away, here they are. And yeah, and that's Cam Hopper. So if there's anyone to be thanked, it's definitely him. Um, I'm sure there's probably other people too who uh, mean so much to me, who has supported me. If you didn't make this particular top list here, I mean, like I said, these are just the subs. I'm just thinking basically, and out of everybody, like, I mean, you could look at the list. Like, there's so many people, and the fact that I only just think the subs, I mean, if I had to go over everybody, we'll just be here all day. So I figured we'll just go ahead and make it short and just do just the subs. And yeah, so I mean, this was supported by you guys, and I definitely want to thank you. And I'll definitely see you in the next one. I figured there's no better way to say thank you than to say thank you by showing it. I have decided to do a giveaway. As you can see, I'm really excited about the new PC and all, so I figured to kind of celebrate, I figured I'll go ahead and do a giveaway. There's only one problem though, well actually a couple. The last giveaway didn't go too well, and I'll be disappointed if this giveaway also ends up being the same. I don't know when it's going to happen, but it's going to happen. At the same time, if I don't really hear too many people talk about it or really care, we'll go ahead and just call off the giveaway. I am going to make a command, and I'll see how many times it gets used. Another thing about it is I think I will go on ahead and also promote the entire giveaway for an entire month. And again, I can't stress this enough that at the moment I don't have funds for it, and at the moment I don't have a date set for it. But it is going to be sometime in 2019. I don't know how much time is going to take for it to happen, but I may even do another video to address everything. And if there is any questions I hear, I could maybe even put that into the video of kind of re-elaborate how it goes. And so yeah, I don't have a date set, I don't have the funds, and I'm going to be doing it for an entire month of just promoting it when I do get the funds and I do get a date. And I figured how I'll do it is we'll go ahead and do a $60 Steam giveaway. And I figured we'll go ahead and do it like that. It won't just be like here's a gift card. I figured the way I'll do it is if you friend me on Steam, we'll do it all on the day of the giveaway, but to whoever wins. But the way we'll go ahead and do it is if you friend me on Steam, we can go ahead and do a giveaway, and we'll see who wins. We'll also be picking a from Twitch and YouTube, and we'll have them we'll either pick a number between 1 and 10. I could maybe do a wheel spin of some kind, and whoever wins between Twitch and YouTube, that will be the winner. And again, if just like all my other giveaways, if you don't win, you will automatically win my next giveaway. That's the way I've always done it. So that way you won't be discouraged, and you will be compensated one way or another if you happen to show up. So yeah, I'll be promoting the stream or promoting the giveaway for a month, and we'll see how it goes when I get the funds and set a date. I'll definitely be tweeting it out on Twitter, and all my streams will have like a command in chat for both Twitch and YouTube, and you will just be able to do that command and see all the details that I have so far on it. So, and plus, so since it's going to be a $60 credit and you friend me on Steam, the way it's going to be is, you just pick out your games or game that you want to get, and we'll go ahead and make that happen. Now, if there is a Steam sale of some kind and you want to wait for that day of the sale, what you can do is, if you win, we don't have to do it immediately. Just on a later date, say, hey, these are the games I want to get, and we could possibly do it in Discord or whatever, and just say what games you want to get, and I'll make sure to do that immediately as soon as I possibly can, and I'll go ahead and get the games and gift them to you. DLCs and all that stuff I think will be excluded. It will just be the full base game, your standard edition, your special, those are acceptable, but just a random DLC, I think those would be all off the table. Just simply because I think I have given somebody a DLC and it didn't quite go through, so I thought that was weird, and I figured, well, it's probably because Steam doesn't acknowledge that if you have the base game or not. So I think because of that, some DLCs are kind of locked, and we could try and do the DLC if you want, but last time I tried it didn't really go through, so I figured full base games or deluxe, standard, special editions, like those are all fine. Anyone can enter. The way it works, how it usually goes on my stream giveaways is when I announce a date, we'll go ahead and have a giveaway on that date. And what we'll do is we'll pick a winner from Twitch, winner from YouTube. We'll have them pick a number or spin a wheel, and then whoever wins between those two will be our main winner of the $60 giveaway. And you don't gotta follow the channel, you don't gotta sub, all that stuff. You don't gotta do it. All you just gotta do is just be there. Just be there, type in chat, that's all you gotta do. And I'll go ahead and run a giveaway of who all wins, and we'll again pick a winner from YouTube, pick a winner from Twitch, and we'll go from there. And yeah, I think that's pretty much it that I wanted to cover. And if you are not the one picked, like say, for example, if you're on YouTube and you end up winning the giveaway, and if you're on Twitch and you won from Twitch but you didn't win the giveaway, to not be discouraged or anything like that, what we will end up doing is I will make a note of who you are, and if we stay in contact, if I ever happen to do another giveaway, and when I do another giveaway, you automatically win. I don't even need to do anything. If you just show up, say, hey, Liv, I won that previous giveaway, but I didn't really win. I won from Twitch, and of course it works vice versa with YouTube as well. If someone wins on Twitch, then obviously someone on YouTube. I think that's about it that I wanted to cover. So yeah, and I just want to thank you guys again for help supporting the channel and supporting me. And I have this awesome PC to now show it. So again, I really want to thank you guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Born to lose, live to win.